I'm going to record this. This is 9:26 a.m. on 4/27/2020. We are analyzing YM, your contract, on 620 in real time. We're through the open of 413, and the preferred entry was right here, a few ticks below that number at 23837. The follow through would be various limit levels to the downside, all the way down to an incremental at 23772, if that's the way it's going to go. If it doesn't, we'll be right back out of this and look for the follow through at a later time. We are close to market opening, but we don't want to negate the possibility of this happening. So the preferred entry is hit. Prices are trading down, and we're in a fast moving market right now. If things are really going to follow through with increased volume, there is a possibility to get all the way down again to the high 423 at 772. Right now, 23,815 MTM. Company volume on ES 1 minute is strong. Copy that. 15's 5 still clear. $28. $15's 5 still good. There you go. Might be looking to take this off and lock that 500 in. Copy me. Okay. I'm going to take that off right now.
Good boy.
Yeah, better take it off.
Pre-open, you know, it's a little gravy.
Yeah. We are recording this, probably will be posted to the world. I saw some weakness come in here that I didn't like. Some of the GOM was back up here, the VTC GOM here at this point, and a positive divergence is compared to those prices. See me here?
Copy.
Yeah. And so I didn't like that. And where the GOM had not followed through its original floor level that you had a trend line laid out at, I had expected it. Maybe some prices could come in. I also saw the custom VTC VMA up here with an uptick and then another uptick. Now these prices might follow through, but at that time,
yes,
obviously, yeah, that was the correct thing to do.
Agree. Smart move.
So as I predicted earlier, maybe prices will get down to here. If we get another preferred entry to the bottom side for the short market now being open, okay. Let's take a look at something that's below here. This would be a no trade zone between 423 and the high of 416. Obviously, the preferred end goal price profit target for this trade, 773 in if it was after market opening, it would have been right here, and this is exactly where we just discussed this level, and this is exactly, where it got to. So to consider something else, 767. Okay, we'd want to get right through there. And let's see if we get another leg down to the close of 39. Okay, 767. Good first damn trade. Yep. Looking for something a few ticks below here. There's 2 ticks. Now, again, it doesn't mean this is exactly where we're going to be in. It's dependent upon what all the indicators say, especially the VTC proprietary indicators. However, price point wise, that's the best possible entry right there, getting through these 2 incrementals And then 1 minute, see what happens here. Very light volume, probably no nosy neighbors there. And then the gravy move through here all the way down to 733. That's 23733. Drawn from the close.
Yeah, I have that mapped out as well.
Okay.
Yeah, just having to stay in the trade and trust all your work. I think that's the last piece of my puzzle. Just trust.
Right. We are still recording. Gamma's down now. Copy that. 1 minute VTC VMA is down. 15s are good. 5s are good now. Looking for another preferred entry here. And if the trade does not follow through, then we'll be looking to the probe is there. 2 ticks.
See those big moves? It's like it moves 20 points in a second.
Copy that. We're not clear to go short yet. We have a few upticks on the 5 on the CMF. Now we have an uptick on the CMF on the 15s as well. So shakeout time here for now. Valid probe, but we'll see. We want to see these numbers come back in strong to the downside to get the follow through. I'm sorry.
Later on, I just want to know what's a valid probe versus invalid probe.
Okay, excellent.
Fine.
We are still recording, and we'll get this too. A valid probe remains a low that has punched through a significant major level, incremental level, or in this case, a preferred entry level that we had laid out earlier at 23765 right here, and remains a valid probe through that level as in a probe where prices may trade through and down in the near future, a probe for future directional price movement. It remains that way until the prices have traded up enough to where this becomes an official shakeout to the downside where they took the stops out down here, made themselves a fortune, and then turned the prices back around. Only time will tell, and the indicators will prove that out by their increased momentum to the upside like you're seeing right now on the CMF. Copy me on the 5s?
Copy that.
Okay, so for right now, this valid probe is increasingly decreasing in significance, in validity.
Correct.
Up and until prices will now get down, and they won't just have to get through here again. We'll have to move this down till we get down to a few ticks below that low. So the final nail in the coffin, the final level is the low of that bar that needs to get taken out again with increased volume at this point, which should prove out to be, very evident on the proprietary indicators that we're following. Copy me. So a readjustment based on the probe that is looking at this point to be nothing more than a shakeout. So identifying when and where to stay away from the trade, and again, when and where we might be interested again. This is not over, as we know very well. But at this point, we have nothing up until the indicators turn back around. Additional strong sell volume comes in. Gamma is up, not down. VTC VMA is up. Both 5s are up. CMF is up on 15, so we have nothing. Good move this morning. Good profit here. I actually made a little more in my account because I had to execute that first, and then the paper trade always comes second. We will not show a DOM on proprietary, my own account, any account, for privacy reasons. So, but nonetheless, the move had to be identified, the move had to be traded, and the move had to be executed in order to lock in a profit. I was up close to 800 on this, trading 6 contracts, and I think we showed over 5 on the DOM. So this is Jeff Kilian for the VTC, and Kevin Nolan, former Wall Street famous bond trader for 30 years with us this morning. Kevin, any final words?
No, good, good short, concise lesson again, and we are in concurrence on our pre-market strategies, and I thank you very much.
You're welcome. We'll cut this out and we'll get it out to the world as soon as possible. Thank you for commenting. I do appreciate it.